Hello everybody, it's Cheeky Chap Gaming, keeping it simple. So, as you probably all know, I'm still in pursuit of this Blue Bream, which is so elusive, it is unbelievable. And I've decided to just give myself a bit of a break from that so I can do something different for a change. Because it's just a bit frustrating not being able to, what can I say, kick ass and get that what I needed. So yeah, so I've decided to try and get myself a bit of a nice trophy perch. So let's see what happens. Let's see if we're fortunate enough to get one. I hope so. Anyway, it'd be cool. A nice trophy perch. A nice trophy perch. So let's see what we can do. I've actually found the ideal spot here for catching perch. And yeah. So what I've been doing basically is I've just been jumping it down in front of me here. I'm using a perch, well, a lure that I've been catching perch on. So what I've been doing is going on the bottom, controlling the bottom, and as you can see, I've already got a net full of perch from my previous daytime session. So I'm kind of hoping that I can snag this, because you need 1.6 kilo you need to get a big perch. So up to now, I think my biggest perch, let's have a quick look. So let's just press the C key, let's have a look at my perch here. So perch, weight. Yeah, so as we can see, this is my biggest perch here. I don't know why that's come on. Yeah, so that's like 1.584. So I was literally like 16 dram off of catching what I needed to catch, which is a little bit frustrating really, but it is what it is, isn't it? So let's see if we can catch one of these beasties. As you will see when I get going, here we go. We pretty much get one straight away as soon as we go in. I'm probably going to end up have to empty my net before I actually get I'm not giving up before I actually get a decent one. But yeah, I've had a couple of close calls here today. So, and you'll notice sometimes it says that you're on the bottom, like now, touching the bottom. If you look down where my hand is, so sometimes when it drops down, it doesn't hit the bottom, but it's just that a fish has took it in its mouth and it doesn't let go, and it doesn't sail off, it just holds it for a minute like that, and then you get that sign saying that you've got a fish on, just like that. So I am actually dragging it along the bottom very slowly. I'm not giving it 100% tug through all the time. So that seems to have been successful for me here anyway. So yeah, I'm just going to carry on doing this all the time until I can get myself. Hopefully, I'm gonna. Oh, there we go. I've got a bite straight away while I wasn't even moving. That's how mad these fish are here. They're like suicide perch. But I wanted to increase. As you can see, I'm getting points on my spinning. I wanted to get my spinning up because up to now my bottom feeding has been predominantly getting battered because I've been after the Blue Bream. Oh, there we go again. Let me just show you the rig that I've got set up here so you can see what I'm using, guys. Using the Siberia. My brother gave me this ages ago. I'm using, well, you can probably see I'm a bit unbalanced here, but 9 kilo, 10 kilo, and my rod's a 20 kilo. So straight away, we've got like 19 kilo plus I've got a 7.7 kilo bottom on there, so that's going to snap before anything anyway because it's lower than all that. So I'm a little bit, but I am actually keeping the drag, the friction below 20. I'm not going anything higher than 20. So if I do hit something big, until I buy myself a really good reel, I should be pretty safe, to be honest. We'll have to wait and see anyway, but I'm not expecting to get battered by anything here today. Hopefully not anyway. There we go. So yeah, I'm just dragging these straight in. As soon as I know I've got a fish, I'm just dragging it in, put it in the net, and crack on with another quick cast. All this swim round here, it's all perch down here. I've had an odd chub. Just get it off the bottom, let it drop down again. It's back on the bottom, but it isn't saying it is. Fish on. So anybody who's looking to get their skill up, I did a video yesterday or the day before how to do spinning, and I wasn't spinning like this at all. You can see down at the bottom the little yellow bar in the middle of my grey bars down there. Got a fish on. It's bumping forward. It's like pulsing, and that means that you've got the sweet point on your spoon or lure or whatever you're using on the bottom. Just pull it off the bottom very slowly. I'm using a slow. There we go, fish on. I'm using a slow lure so I can control it better. Because obviously, if I was pulling, a pike. There you go. So we can see that trophy pike is 12 kilos. My biggest pike. Oh no, the water body, the record here is 11.8, and my biggest up to now is 1.4 in here. So yeah, I'm miles away, but hey, we'll have it. You know what I mean? It's the first time I've caught a pike out this swim, by the way. So it's good to know that they're in there, and I do believe that I've got a setup that'll hold it. I am actually saving up for another reel because I want to pair another reel with this rod. But it's going to be interesting to see how much perch I can pull out of this swim before it starts to die on me. Yeah, we didn't get anything on that run, so let's drag it out and pull it in. This is purely going to be a perch run. This I'm going to be trying to get that elusive. I'm convinced there's one down here. Like I say, 14 drams off of a record before. So dragging it along the bottom, coming off the bottom, letting it drop, pretty much getting a fish as it's coming down. We're on the bottom again. Really, really doing it slowly. That fish on, so you can see how it works. It's working perfect. That's my 99th fish. I'm fish on. Oh, it's a chub. Take that. I'm expecting to get a whack one of these times, sooner or later anyway. Something big jump on and grab it. I'm not always doing a full cast, I'm sometimes just letting it catch and drop straight down. And look at that, straight into a fish. That's an half decent fish as well. It's not a trophy though. Oh, it's 1.1 though. It's not to be sniffed at. Good lot of these. Look, a +2 to my bottom fishing, to my spinning fishing, which is pretty cool. And that wasn't even a hard cast. That was just a soft cast without using the shift key. We're on the bottom. Going to pull it along now, so we can get it off the bottom, just to try and create some interest. Get it off the bottom, and usually what happens is I get a bite off the bottom. Just looks like it's going to go the full journey this time without a bite. Let's see. Yep, nothing chasing that. It looks like it's so now we'll give it a full cast. On the bottom. Let it drop down. Touching the bottom. Pull it again. Just get it off the bottom. Let it drop. There we go, fish on. So you can see it works even by doing it very, very slowly. Look, I'm not getting super big fish here, that's for certain, but you know what I mean? It works, that's the main thing. And sooner or later I'm gonna get that big beastie. It's gonna hit my lure. There's no way it's not gonna do it. Just got to hit the right algorithm. Just off the bottom, let it drop down again. Someone might have it in its mouth because it's not dropped to the bottom. It's on the bottom now, so it clearly didn't have anything on it. Now it can't hit the bottom because I've wound in too much, so not enough line between me and the bottom. And let's do a short cast on the inside. So yeah, I'm definitely feeling that I'm going to get a trophy here today, especially with what I've seen and what I've learned off this peg already. There we go, fish on. Oh, fish off. Clearly didn't hook it properly. Oh, got it again. There we go. Jump. So let's do a far cast now. Let it hit the bottom. There's a bit of a snag down there, I need to be careful. Lift it off the bottom, let it drop down again. If it's not on the bottom, it could be in a fish's mouth, that's what I've learned. Because they tend to follow this, but it's not got. If it had a fish on, we'd see the white marker on the left, and we haven't. So yeah. So to get a trophy here, I need 1.6 kilos, and I've had 1.584 up to now. So literally 14 drams off of a trophy, which is really infuriating. But it happens to us all. So yeah, don't look like I'm going to get a take here. Yep, no take here. So let's give it one whack in the middle. So as you can see, my net's got 104 fish in it from just fishing under this bridge. Just doing what I'm doing here. That's not off the bottom, I need to pull it off the bottom. Right, we're off the bottom now. Should get a bite anytime soon. Not off the bottom, we're off the bottom. Oh, there we go. Fish on. That's not bad on either. Half a kilo. We need another kilo on top of that. Oh, I got a fish go away before, but yeah, it's not a big deal. Oh, got a fish on then, and missed it again. I didn't close the bail arm quick enough. There's another fish on. Cool, we'll have that out straight away. So doing this like this, I'm just going to fill my net up really quickly. Let's just make sure get the bail arm over quickly, wait for it to hit the bottom. It's on the bottom, just pull it a bit. It's not showing it's on the bottom unless someone's grabbed it. Yeah, it's on the bottom. Get it off the bottom and let it drop again. Yeah, someone's grabbed it. There we go, fish on. So my bait is staying on the bottom most of the time, and they're picking it up off the bottom. So it's interesting how this is working. Off the bottom, fish on. Fabulous. Keeps getting bigger. On the bottom. Let's get it off the bottom. On the bottom again. And we're on, fish on. So you can see it's working. So basically, if what I'm actually doing here is I'm just literally scraping along the bottom with the actual lure, and I'm getting hits pretty much all the time. Not on the bottom there. We are now. Oh, fish on. There we go. Easy money, this. Anybody who's new, this is what you need to do if you want to catch a lot of fish continuously. Just drag a lure across the bottom. Be aware though that you can get snapped with this. Just lift it off the bottom again. Drop it down. Pick it up. Still drag it along the bottom. Fish on. Tried and tested. Works a treat. So we'll do something different this time. I'm just going to continuously wind it in. There we go. Hit a fish. Change it up a bit so it's not always the same. Do something different this time. I'm just going to continuously wind. And we got a fish on, and he's run off. Nice, keep them coming. Boom. Fish in bottom. No fish on yet. Let it drop to the bottom. Lift it up a little bit. Let it drop again. Touching the bottom. Wind it in. Now I'm going to wind it in continuously. I'm not going to let it at the bottom again. See if I can pull some out. Nothing there. Pull it straight out. Let's go a bit further this time, so we're not fishing in the same place all the time. Hit it there, let it drop. Should be on the bottom. Let's just pull it along a little bit. Let it drop again. And the same again. It's not showing it's hitting the bottom, but I know it is. Okay, let's give it a bit of a wind. It's funny how we don't always get the you've hit the bottom sign come up. Fish hit. Cool. Up against the bridge, drop it to the bottom. hit the bottom, lift it off, let it drop, hit the bottom. Literally scratching along the floor, trying to persuade them to take my bait. Get it off the bottom and back down again. Nothing biting, gonna pull it in. Just gonna check I've got it set up properly. Pretty sure I have, but we're gonna quick check it out. Just press the R button and see. Maybe you want to go to 11. There we go. 11's better than 12. Yeah, I just didn't have it 100% right there. I think that's why the bite rates has dropped down a little bit. Can happen. You've got to keep that flashing. There we go. As soon as I sorted the bite, that's increased the bite rate straight away. So yeah, you've got to keep that. Got to keep that lure flashing, because if you see at the bottom, if it's not flashing, that means it's not in its ideal position and it's not spinning properly on the bottom. And because I'm trolling along the bottom, I need it to be. There we go. So the bite rate's already increased and they're getting bigger already. Oh, it's a pike. Very nice. So that's the second pike I've had out of this swim already. So it proves that they're here. And I think by getting the getting the lure to work correctly has definitely made a difference, because I've tuned the lure into the drag that I'm dragging here. So this is like just a matter of time really before I pull myself something nice out, I think. So we're going to hit the ground again, just clip it, let it hit the bottom. It's hit the bottom, it's not indicating it has, but it has. And you can see that the next to the reel at the bottom, the lure is flashing, so it is spinning correctly. So it's just a matter of trolling it along the ground and see if I can drag something up. We're on the bottom again now. Let's pull it off. Yep. Down and there we go, fish on. So we're just literally pulling them off the bottom each time by just letting it drop down. Which is ideal really, because that's what I'm trying to do. Fish on straight away as it dropped down. There we go, it's only a small one. I need to try and catch that. I've got to get a trophy perch. It's been so close to it, it's unbelievable. So let's just show you here quickly on my perch. So we do a weight thing here. You'll see that I've caught a 1.584, and you need a 1.6 to get the trophy rock perch. So you can see, look at all them perch I've caught. It's crazy, isn't it? Just off of this swim alone. So it's just a massive swim here to catch perch. And you can see that my spool's flashing at the bottom underneath my reel, the little flashing signs showing that it's actually moving correctly in the water. So as long as that's happening, you're always going to get a bite eventually. Sooner or later you will get a bite. There we go, fish on. Just by having that set up correctly. And if you don't get it set up correctly on the first couple of runs, then all you need to do is you can do it on the fly like this. So if I throw it in, click it on, press the R button, and you can see I'm on the bottom. So now you can see I can up and down it, so it's still flashing at 12, flashing very well at 10, but we'll keep it on 11 because I'm confident that 11 is the setting on this particular lure. There we go, fish on. See, you can't not catch a fish like this. I mean, obviously, look, you're not going to get 100% cast rate every time, because I've been fishing this place now. I've got 121 fish out of this spot, so eventually it's going to dry up sooner or later. So it's just a matter of taking what you can, and it's getting dark now as well, so you know that's going to make a difference. But I'm kind of hoping that I can just catch another 5 or 6 fish out of this swim before it goes dark. It's not saying it's on the bottom, but it is. Right, it's off the bottom again now. It's on the bottom, so let's pull it through again, see if we can pull some off. There we go, I'm fish on. So it does work, and obviously you're RNGing depending what size you're getting. That's not even a kilo, look. But yeah. So down, let it drop to the bottom, clip it on. We're on the bottom, so we're going to pull it off the bottom slowly. We've still got the flashing on the grey bar, so we know that it's running correctly. Drop it down, pull it off the bottom, On the bottom and fish on. See how cool that is? It just works so much. And that is an hide. That's the biggest hide I've had out of here. That's off this particular swim. That's a lot of XP for that hide. So yeah, you can see it works. It's and you're going to get I get an odd chub, I get an odd pike, but 90% of the fish that I get out of here are all perch. Off the bottom, let it drop back down again, and bring it back up again. So yeah, getting that balance with your lure, with that flashing on your grey bar, because that indicates that your lure, there we go, fish on. That indicates that you're spinning correctly under the water, so it will entice the fish. What type of fish you get, that's an RNG thing, as we all know. But yeah, it just works. And you can do this, there we go, we got a hit straight away, which happens quite regular really. But it's only a small one. But we're up to 125 fish now, so I can only catch another 25 and I'll have to empty my net out. But yeah, it's been, I've even caught a mussel on this today. It's crazy. I caught a mussel on this method. So let it drop to the bottom. It is on the bottom. It's not indicating it might be a fish holding it in its mouth. We're on the bottom. Drag it off the bottom. Just lift it off. Fish on. Look at that. That's a nice fish as well. Another chub. So you can see how it works. You balance it all out and it works. And I know there's a couple of new people watching. Let me just show you what my rig setup is. So I'm using this. I'm using the Mecha S78 MH. I've got a Siberian because that's all I could afford at the moment. You can see it's damaged already, 2.4. I'm using Simmons Extra Silk, £22. My leader is F carbon, fluorocarbon, and it's £17. And I'm using the Zeeman Spiker 2016. That's my setup to catch these perch. Obviously this is braided line. It deteriorates really quickly. That's why I've used a 10.2k, because that'll drop to about 5k, but I can use it up until I've got about 20% line left, and it'll still be efficient. And as long as I don't have my drag up too high, I won't break my reel. So here we go. Wait for it to hit the bottom. It's hit the bottom even though we can't see it. This lure is still working. There we go, fish on. So this lure might drop off in a minute because it's getting dark now. It doesn't work well in the dark, this one, even though it's a dark one, which usually work pretty well in the dark. I'm going to actually run it through in the dark to see if we can get a result on it. There we go, another hit. Let's have another go. It'd be really nice to catch a big perch just before it goes dark. Oh, there we go. Just pull it off the bottom, let it drop down again, drag it along the bottom a little bit and then pull it off. Fish on. Oh, that's a nice fish. Just short of a kilo maybe. 7 something. Let's have a look. Oh, 639, there we go. I'm going to do a short cast this time, not a long one. See if there's anything shorter. Clip it in. Getting dark now. Pull it off the bottom and we're fish on straight away. Cool. And another short one. Let's do the side. Come on, Mr. Perch, where are you? Mr. Trophy Perch, come on. I know you're out there. So it's getting dark now, so it's probably going to be a bit of a struggle, but I'm not done so bad. 131 fish in the net, just some messing about under this bridge. So let's have another quick one before it gets too dark. Clip it in. let it drop to the bottom. We're on the bottom, let's troll it along, just lift it off the bottom a bit and let it drop again. See if we can snag a big one. There we go again. Should get a fish on in a minute if there's any about left. Let's have a look. It's not gone on the bottom. That's interesting. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Yep, there we go. Fish on. Only small. So this perch lure just works brilliantly for perch. Under we go. Let it drop to the bottom. Let's see if we can... it'd be nice if we could get a trophy right now at the end, just before it goes dead dark. Let it drop, fish on. There we go. So just scraping it along the bottom, I'm getting a fish on all the time. It's just constantly working. Unable to complete what? Picking it up. Okay, one more to the bottom. Let's see if we can snag it on the bottom. There we go. Let's pull it off the bottom. Lift it off a bit, drop it down, scratch it along the bottom, see if we can pull anything else. Off the bottom. Should get a bite with a bit of luck now. No, maybe not. Maybe they've all cleared off because it's dark. Yeah, I have been giving... Oh, there we go. I have been thrashing this swim, to be fair, though. I'm surprised there's still fish left in it after I've given it what I've done. Let's just move a little bit further out to the left. Go in the deeper water. Just drop it down. Clip it on. Troll it off the floor. Get it off. Let it drop down again. Fish on before it hit the bottom. So look how cool is that? It works. So even in the dark here, I mean, it's like 22:41 in game now, so we're still pulling these perch in the dark, so it's good that this lure's still working. So yeah, here we go again. Drop it down. It's on the bottom. Lift it off the bottom, scrape it along, let it drop down again. Let it scrape along again. Off we come. Just going to press the R key to make sure that we're set up still properly. So we're still set up at 11. You can see it flashing underneath. There we go. Hit. So it's perfectly right. I've got the setting really right here. Obviously I could have... Oh, first time I caught a zander on this. So this lure is pulling all different fish in. And we might even get... If we get hit by a big zander, we'll have a bit of a challenge, but... Because they'll be out and about now. And I haven't had a zander on here yet, so it'll be interesting to see what happens if we get one. So you can see on the grey bar at the bottom, the yellow flashing from my lure. It means it's spinning correctly. Got the perfect setup. Just keep pulling it along, let it drop along the bottom, hit the bottom, fish on, there we go. So whatever fish are there, I mean obviously there's a change of fish now, the perch will be less because the eyes are out and about now, as are the zanders. So, but we'll still get an odd perch there because the perch still bite at night time as well, just not as prolific as they do in the daytime. On the bottom, so let's just troll it along, get it off and let it drop down again. It's on the bottom unless somebody's grabbed hold of it, but they haven't because it would have shown a white fish on there, left hand side. We're on the bottom again. Give it a break, just pull it off again, let it drop down. And the same again. On the bottom. And that's it, we won't get on the bottom again now because the lure will be too close to my rod end. Okie dokie. Ready to cast, we know. Let's just come a bit more to the right. Let's get this side of the bridge. That wasn't a very good cast. To the bottom. It should be on the bottom. It's not registering that it is, but it definitely is. So let's just pull it a little bit, let it drop down again. Now it's tugging the bottom. And we're fish on. So even in the dark this method's working, and there's another perch. So let me just show you guys. So I've caught all these perch just under this bridge here. Let's just do it by weight. That's a pike, it's not a perch at all. So that's the biggest one I've caught up to now, and it's 1.584. You need 1.600 to get a trophy, so you can see how close I was to getting a trophy. Absolutely devastated, but that's the way of RNG. So let's cast it back out again. And how I've been catching these fish is ridiculous, really. So I've been hitting the switch, letting it hit the bottom, dragging it along the bottom, just pulling off the bottom, then letting it drop back down again. As soon as it hits the bottom, pull it along again. It has hit the bottom, it's just not indicating so, because if it was a fish, it'd have a white fish marker in the left. Hits the bottom, pull it back up again, just get it off, just let it drop again as soon as it comes off the bottom. And rinse and repeat. The bite rate's dropped down a bit now because it's dark, but you can see my net on the right. I've got 138 or 150, so I've nearly filled my net up just doing this. It's crazy, especially in the daytime. The bite rate is ridiculous in the daytime, especially with this lure. Right, so that's on the bottom again there. We're just going to tug that in now, give it another thrashing across the back of the bridge. See if we can pull ourselves out. I could really do with a nice pike out of here tonight, that'd be nice. Or a zander even, that'd be cool, wouldn't it? So let it drop down, close the bail arm. Just going to check and make sure we've got the best. Yep, so I'm just, there we go, it's on 10 now, because it's a little bit deeper out there. So you can see me flashing on my grey bar. So that indicates that you've got the perfect setup for your lure. So it's moving a little bit faster, it's still along the bottom, trolling the bottom with it. Just pull it off the bottom and let it drop down again. It's back on the bottom. See if we can pull some off it. And it's not been successful this time, unfortunately, but you never know, we're not finished yet. But I'm going to go back out into that left hand side because it's deeper water there. So hopefully at night time the fish tend to be down in the water, and in the daytime evidently, from what I've noticed. Right, so here we go, let's get it right on that other side there. It'd be nice to pull a really big fish out here now. This time of night would be great, wouldn't it? Because this is when you usually get the biggies. I've had some big thrashes on here last couple of days. Broke a reel at the bottom end of this river the other day. So pulled it up, let it drop back down again. It will be on the bottom now unless there's a fish got hold of it, but it hasn't. We'd see the white mark on the left, the fish indicator. It's weird how it doesn't always tell you it's touching the bottom. It might be on some weed or something. Nothing's showing. On the bottom. Just get it off the bottom a bit and then let it drop down again. On the bottom. It's being a bit naughty. Yeah, since it's gone really dark, the bite rate's dropped off on this lure. We're not giving up though. What we're going to do now is change a bit of something. So I'm going to drag it in, and now what I'm going to do is I'm not going to drag it all the way along the bottom. I'm just going to drag the lure normally through the water. So let it go to the bottom to start with, click it, and then just wind it in totally very slowly without going on the bottom to see if anything's up in the top water. See if we have a change of look at the top. I'm going to have a couple of throws of this and then a bit more to the left, and if not I'm going to change it and put a different lure on. So yeah, really important that you change things up if it's not working. So let's go a bit further out this time. I've probably trolled all the fish off the floor here actually. 138 fish out of 150 in a day here is pretty ridiculous really. So yeah, we're gonna play a bit of both of this. So a bit up, bit down, bit up, bit down. On the bottom again, just try and keep it a bit steady. Right, we're not getting any luck on this lure. It's time to change lures, I think. Let's put something different on. I normally catch a lot of fish in the dark on dark lures, but it doesn't seem like right. So let's change it up a bit. So let's take the Zeman off and let's put something else on. Let's have a look. Let's put a yellow. Do you know what? I might put a black on. Let's put the black on and see if that does anything, because that's also a very slow lure. So let's fire this out. I need to make a sweet spot now, so I'm going to have to let's find the right spot for that. So pressing the R key. Just got to find out where the flash point is on it. Might be 17 on this. Well, there we go. So it's probably 18, 19 or 20. 22 it is, 23. So it's 22, 22 is the flash point, I think. So let's just run that through again and see. So that's how you work out where your optimal is for you when it's flashing. Still not found optimal yet. Where are you, mate? I thought it was 21. It's not 21. There it is, 23. 23, 24. Right, hopefully we've got it now. Let's have a look. Yep, so we've got the flash now. You can see on the grey bar it's flashing, so that means it's the spinning in the water, so it's got its optimal setup. So now we're going to play around with the lure in the water and drop it down, see if we can pull anything off the bottom. We're on the bottom, just going to lift it off, drag along the bottom a bit, and drop it down again, see if we can tag anything. I've not had a bite for 5 throws now, that's unusual. Very unusual. Okie dokie, right into that bit of water there. Let's just check and make sure, because it's coming back a bit, so maybe it's 24. (24), 23 even. 23, yep, flashing on 23. Right, I'm just going to put a short one in this time. We got a flash on the bar, so you can see the bars flashing. So I'm going to drop this down in the water a bit, hit the bottom, pull it up. No action on this lure either, unfortunately. Hiya Crump, I'm great mate. Sorry, I've been concentrating on my lure. Should have said hello. Apologies, my friend. Yeah, I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm trying to get my dark lures to work under this bridge. I've had a fantastic day session here. You can see I've got 138 out of 150, and I've been trolling along the bottom here, trying to catch a 1.6 kilo perch to get a trophy in here. I've come very close, as I'll show you here. So if we look at the perch that I've caught, you can see that I've caught a 1.584 and I needed a 1.6 to get a trophy. So I'm 14 grams away from a trophy, which has left me disappointed. Yeah, it's a nightmare, isn't it? But it seems as if it's gone very quiet all of a sudden. I've been getting a bite of chuck, but it's gone very, very quiet because it's gone dark. But on the previous session I was still catching in the dark, so I've just swapped my lure over to something different. There we go, fish on at last, so it does work. This is a predominantly a perch spot here, but I have had a couple of different fish out of here tonight. I've had like a zander, a Volga zander, sorry. I've had a couple of pike out of here, some chub. I even had a bleak, and the bleak dropped off as we were lifting it out of the water, actually, which was a bit disappointing. But I've also had a mussel out of here. I've had a mussel took my spinner. Not this spinner though, it took a different one. It took my perch spinner that I had on before, so yeah, it was funny. But if you guys are not aware, there is a sweet point on your lure, and the way you know if you've got a sweet point is because on your grey bar it flashes, and you can adjust it on the fly. See, now I've just adjusted it to 24 because I've come in at a different angle. And normally, when you're adjusting that on the fly, you normally get a bite because you're finding the sweet spot. But it looks like I've probably emptied this. It might be a good shout to flick it the other way, actually, and come back down the river rather than under the bridge. So let's try that. Let's go this way. Let's have a throw up the other way. So I'll have to readjust the lure again because it'll be too slow for coming down. So you can see it flashing now underneath on the grey bar. So I've got the sweet spot, pretty much 27, 28 is it. So when you get the sweet spot, you've got more chance of catching fish. So allegedly, anyway. Fish on. Finally. Not half a bad fish either. Looks like a chub. Oh, it's a pike. As you can see, my biggest pike is 1.487, so it's nowhere near. But I do need a 4.5k one. That's what I'm trying to catch at the moment. So we'll just keep trawling and see what we can find here. Gonna let it drop to the bottom. How I've been fishing tonight is I've been dragging it along the bottom. It shows it's on the bottom, but it hasn't been showing up a few times on here. Don't know why. There we go, another hit. As soon as I get near the bottom, that's a nice fish as well. That looks like a behind. Oh, it could be a chub actually. Oh, it's an hide. There you go, 1.73 hide. So you can see it's working. Excuse me. Pulling a few bigger fish out now. Gonna have to go and unload my net in a minute, guys. It's full. So this has been easy fishing here. Normally you catch this amount of fish with 3 rods, but catching them with 1. I'm catching perch at the moment, more just to level. Yeah, well that's a good way to level up, my friend. You can level up on bream, you know, quicker. There's a great bream. If you fish this river a lot, there's a fantastic. Oh, let me just land this. I'll give you the numbers for a bream peg on here, and you want to fish clip 15 meters. You can either use algae, red worm, pearl barley, and let me find the what is it? I've wrote it down somewhere. So it's 112, 118. So you should catch plenty of bream on there, just to the right of a set of bulrushes. And it's a really great peg on here. You'll get decent size, especially if you're a new player. You'll get a lot of medium and large. You'll have to be careful. I mean, if you're fishing bottom fishing, you'll be all right. But if you're using a float, I suggest, if you are going to use a float on here, that you use the one model T700. Oh, look at that! Just grabbed myself, just coming out. Then that pike just jumped on me. There's a lesson for you to learn, guys. Just make sure you allow it. If you're not seeing, I've got a video on how to do this. Check out my other videos, and you'll see there is a secret to this. And you need to keep that yellow bar flashing on the bottom of your grey bar, and then your catch rate will be ridiculously higher. And then when you get close to the bank, just leave it in for a few more seconds. Don't pull it straight out. I'm not even sure what my perch are going to be worth here when I hand them in a minute. We'll see, I guess, in a minute when I catch another 7 fish. Be interesting to see what I've earned out of it, because I've just spent about £2 on bits and pieces. I've just upgraded my I've just bought this spinner rod here, so that I can get into some decent sized catches. But what I'm doing is I'm letting it drop on the bottom. I'm pulling it through and then letting it drop again once it comes off the bottom, and that has been quite productive for me today. And then right as you get to the end here, you'll see that I'll just let it stop for a second, just in case something's pulling through, like that pike that grabbed all the way at the end. So right, now I'm going to cast across there. Probably going to have to change the spin. Oh no, the spin's still working, it's still flashing, so that's cool. Right, it's going to be light again properly in a minute, so I'm going to change back to my other lure that I was using. I definitely want to catch a trophy perch here today, and I'm not giving up till I get one. Right, let's just go back, just so you can see my setup. So that's my rod. I'm using the Metra SF78MH. I'm using a Sabre. This is my brother gave me this, so that's the reason why I'm using this. But I would probably use a different reel than this when I get the money. I've got some. I've got Simmons extra silicone at £22. Got a £17 leader, and I'm using the Siberia. I'm just about to change that back to what I was using before. So I've been using the Spiker. So the spike has been very productive under this bridge here. So let's see if we get off to a flying start again. So what I've been doing here has been casting. I'll have to re-spin it up. So let me just see. I'll have to drop that down. It's well too high there. I think it's 11, I think. Yeah, 12 or 11. Yeah, 11 is a sweet spot here for this particular lure. Now what I've been doing, once I've set my lure up like this, I'm going to cast it back out again now, and I'm going to literally troll the bottom, scrape along the bottom. Let's just get this out. This is obviously very slow now on 11. So let's let it drop to the bottom. It'll be on the bottom. It doesn't say it's on the bottom, but it will be. Around the 8 or 9 o'clock mark in the morning, you'll start seeing the bite rate here pick up really, really ridiculous. You're getting one a chuck every chuck. There we go, fish on. But a lot of them are very small, as you can see. So it'll fill your net up quick, but it doesn't give you the amount of money you're looking for. But like you've said before, Crump, you're gonna get some coin out of it. And when you're trying to get coin, especially on the early bamboo rod, this is a great peg. Fish on. There we go. It started to pick up already. So if this is a cheap lure to buy as well. So there we go. We just drag it along a little bit, let it drop to the bottom. Sometimes as you just pick it up off the bottom, you'll get a bite straight away. It's crazy. Because this is pulling through the water very slowly, you can lift it off the bottom and drop it down again quickly. And if it doesn't show it's on the bottom, sometimes that can mean that a fish has grabbed all of it, but you'll see a picture of the fish on the left, obviously. Well, there we go, fish on. So you can see, just pulling it really slowly through the water, it gives you a return. How many fish have I got now? 46, so I can catch another 4, and then I'm going to have to go and sell, guys. So it's only around the corner, but yeah. Click it down. It should be on the bottom now. Give it a tug. Let it drop again. We're on the bottom, there we go. Lift it off. Still flashing on the grey bar, so we know we've got perfect line. Let it drop down again, back on the floor. Lift it off a bit. Fish on, there we go. So you can see it constantly doing that. And you'll find that you'll get, you know, a big range of perch here. You'll get a lot of medium-sized perch around the 300-400 gram mark. You get a couple of odd really good ones, like 1.2. Oh, fish on straight away. 1.2, 1.3, and then occasionally you'll get a really big one. That's like a chub, I think. Oh, it's a pike, isn't it? It's a pike again. So I've had 4 or 5 pike out of here now. I was surprised. I didn't expect to catch any pike under here, but they've not been massive. But yeah, you can see that if this is working, a fish on straight away. This time of the day it gets like this. You just get silly on this lure. So I've got one more fish after this, guys, and I'll have to just nip to the shop and sell all this lot so we can crack it off again. Right, let's see if I can get one good fish before I die off. So I'm just going to pull this straight through. I'm not gonna pop it on the bottom. I'm just going to see if I can drag it through and see if there's anything flying about in mid-water. Bingo, pike. So you notice how I left it in right at the very end there to let it just drop down. So that's a nice way to just empty that net. Give me a second, guys. Let me just go and empty my net. It's only there. And then we'll be back on it. Let's just see if I can earn any money in here. Oh, sorry about poking your head out, mate. Didn't mean to do that. So we've got a bucket load of perch, so we can make a shitload of money out of that. Not a shitload, but yeah, we'll get a few bob out of it. 3, it should be 5. Yeah, there we go. So we earn 11 out of that. I think I've got one of them. No, I haven't. I don't think we've got anything else. I haven't got a dace. Oh, some more perch here. Oh, yeah, that's... Oh, what a shame. So what size do they need to be? So I need 6 pieces. Oh, we're gonna do that today. No danger. I've only got 4 of them. Yeah. that's pretty much it. So let's go and sell all the fish apart from them 4 and the 2 big perch. So I'm keeping the bleak. We'll sell all of them, so we'll see how much I made. So I made 53 out of them. That's pretty decent. The common roach, only 170 out of that. The dace, you always make good money out of dace. Look at that, silly. A gudgeon, hide, these should be a good one. Oh, look at that, 26. Perch, so I do want to make sure that I don't sell my really big ones because I need those. So let's just sell, so I want to leave them 9, so anything from there onwards, so I need to sell all the rest of them. Just take me a second this, guys, because I'll have to clip them individually. I don't want to sell the really big ones that I've got because obviously they'll go on that quest. Yeah, so you can see how many perch I've caught under that bridge. This is all from that bridge swim, guys. Which is ridiculous, really, when you think about it. If anyone knows a quicker way of doing this, let me know. I'm holding the control button down to do this. I could probably... I've tried to do it where you sell them all and then just drop 2 off, but it don't work. It undoes it all again. So yeah, I'm a noob at this. So just come back after a 4-year break. Right, so we'll sell them. Look at that, 80 for that lot. That was pretty tasty, wasn't it? And then we've got a river mussel. We're going to sell that as well. That's only 3. And the zander, not sure what that'll be worth. Oh, that's not bad, is it? 6. And then obviously the pike should give us a few bob. 11. So that was a pretty good. So I'm back up to 1,000 coin again. Right, let's get back down here and fill that net up. Oh, you're on the bridge now, are you? Oh, nice one, mate. What's your name in game? Is it Crump? I hope you catch a load of fish, mate, because it's a great peg, this. I always catch loads of perch here, always, every time I fish. But what if you watch what I'm doing? Oh, it's crumpet, is it? Okay. I'll say hi so you can see who I am. There you go. How long have you been playing? Oh, have you? What size? I've just had something jump all over the world there. What was that? Leapt out of the water, that pike. Wow. Great. What size was your perch? I'm telling you, mate, there's a trophy under this bridge. We're on. That's a small one. Hey, that's a nice fish, mate. Well done, pal. Are you doing what I'm showing here? What level are you, mate? Oh, look what I've just caught. Classic spinning. Nothing classic about that, is it? That's just ridiculous, isn't it? That you can catch one of them. Let's have a look, see what level you are. See if I can see you anywhere. I'm not seeing you on the chat thing. Oh, you're only 8? Okay. Are you using the Steam? Are you using the game through Steam, or are you using it off of their launcher? Fish on. Look at that beast. So basically, what you need to understand, if you get your head around this, you'll make loads of money around doing this. So when you've got a lure on, if you press the R key, you can set up your lure. If you look at the grey bar below, see it flashing. If you see, look, when you're doing that, you actually get bites when you're doing this, because you're getting the best. So that's the best. Where I've got it flashing there, it's showing it's at optimal. That means that you're spinning properly. If I'd have let that drop, and then that fish would have gone back on that then, but I just wanted to show you how to do that. And you need to do that with all the lures. And wait till when you come into the side like this, don't pull it straight out of the water, because occasionally a fish will come and grab it. That's another top tip I can give you here, mate, because you'll catch extra fish doing that. Right, if you've got it through steam, I should be able to see you. What country are you in? Fish on. Another pike, it looks like. Wow, I've had 2 pike on the trot here. Oh, you're in the UK, mate. Nice one, pal. I'm up in Warrington, me. I live in between the 3 motorways, in between the M6, the M62 and the M56. So I'm kind of in the Bermuda Triangle. So you've only been playing a couple of days, have you then? Right, so you can see I'm on the bottom here, and now I'm going to wind it in, and I'm going to stop when it comes off the bottom, let it drop back down again, and then I'm going to pull it in again. And then when it comes up a bit, I'm going to let it drop back down again, and this is what I've been doing all day long. On the bottom, pull it off the bottom, let it drop down, on the bottom. This is how I've caught them fish all day long doing this. I think I've probably dried this swim out now though. So what I might do is I might move up behind me. Let's change pegs. So I'm going to thrash it up and down here a bit, see if I can catch anything up here. So I have to reset my lure up again now to get it to... Oh no, 11 looks good still. 11, 12 maybe. Yep, 13 looks like the mark. There we go, fish on. Have you got premium as well, or are you just playing free? I don't know if you know, but that peg that I was in a minute ago is a great place. Oh, you're just playing free? Okay. Well, that peg where I've just been in, let me show you what else you can catch there. Let me just nip back and put a different rod on. So let me just whap that off. This peg here is great for bleak, and let me just see what rods I've got on. So I've got my Mecca. Right, this is what you want to get. You want to get this. This is about 900 silver, mate. So don't waste any money on any other thing but this. Right. So... wrong button, V. So this here, it can hold 11.2 grams. It's got a sensitivity of 6 and it's got a stiffness of 7, and it's really good. It's 7 meters long and it'll cost you 919. Don't buy anything else, buy this, mate, because this will take you well into your 20s. And then just get yourself a Siberian long shot float and make sure you put some decent line on. Don't be tight with your line. You can see I've got 22-pound line on there. But I'm using, I'm not even using a leader on a can, because they usually just snap the hook off. I'm not bothered. So what we got on there? So I've got on 22 pounds. If I put a leader on, let's have a look. So let's put a 7 pound, a 12 pound leader on. So now I'll just lose my hook. I won't lose my float, because if you snap off, then you do. So this place here is great for dace, right? For dace and bleak and gudgeon. So if you look, I think I'm fishing at 66, but you can catch them around the 20 mark, but it's between 1 metre and the 20 mark, anywhere between that. And all you need to do is just fish on the inside line here. Press Z to look at your float closely. And the dace in here will give you, if you get dace over 50 grams, you get good money for them. You just see them 4 dace that I sold before. If you didn't just roll it back and look, you'll see how much money you get for the dace. It's sick, honestly. They're better fishing here, the dace, than the actual perch are, unless you get big perch, obviously. But you'll find with your rod, this will be all right for you unless you're at a big fish, because your starter rod will be quite weak. But save your money up, mate. Don't spend your money on anything silly. Just make sure you got yourself a shovel to get your free worms with, and then save up for this Mode 1 T700, and this will see you all the way up to your 20s. You'll be able to catch bream, carp, tench on this easy. Okay. You'll probably see here if I show you. I've got premium, so. You know, which is, what is it, £7 a week or something like that, and you'll see a massive difference in your experience. You get a happy hour for an hour as well. But I mean, if you're just trying the game, there's no point in. I wouldn't suggest that you pay for it unless you're happy with that. Let me find you on here, players. Let's put Crumpet in and see if I can find you. Search global. So is that you there? That one at the top? Oh, I'm putting the floater gone. Yeah, that's you, isn't it? Or is it the Crumpet 3T? Oh, there you are. It's level 8. That's you, isn't it? Just say hello and you'll see it's me then. So if you ever need any help and you see me on, just shout me, mate, and I'll answer any of your questions if I can. All right. I'm just going to drop it down to 50 and see if I can catch them in the middle. Yeah, I've just sent you a message anyway, so you've got my details now if you need to talk anytime or you need some help. I'm on every day, so that's too far out. That's too close. Cool. So we're just going to see if I can catch a couple of dace down here. You usually can catch dace down here all day long. And then if you fish at 20 and you put a fly on, you'll catch, I actually need to do that. Then you'll catch these bleak. I need to catch another bleak so I can sell. Here we go. What is this? Oh, that's a chub. You don't normally get them on the caster, but hey ho. So are you enjoying the game? You must be. You've got to level 8. Come on, Mr. Dace, you're making me look a fool. Where are you? Let me just put that down. Let me get my other rod out. So let me pull that out. Number 5. I think this has snapped off actually. Let me have a look. Oh yeah, it snapped off. 24 fly. Let's make sure I'm on 20. Yep. See if I can catch a bleak on this inside line while I'm fishing for the you always get a bite. Look at that. You always get a bite when you're going to move your rod. Always. Right, is this a bleak or is it a dace? It's a dace. There you go. So you can even catch the dace on the fly. Let me get back on number 4. I want to. Oh, that 4's going to go as well. There we go. Try and keep your line tight close to the float so it's not got a load of line out, so it goes straight up when I strike up. Whatever it is, it's only little. And we're gone. There we go. Is that a dace? No, it's a gudgeon, isn't it? Oh, it's a dace. Yeah, there we go. So, and the price of them, if you get a 250 one in here, oh, we're under on the 5. Quick, let's get the 5 up. If you get one that's 250, I need a bleak. Bringo, right, I can sell them bleak now. That's cool. Wow, that's pulling through fast, that other one. Yeah, if you get a 250 gram dace, it's worth like, I think it's worth like 30 or 40 silver. So that's really good. 2 dragonflies around me floating. Look, that's crazy, man. Oh, 5's gonna go. Oh, it's got a fish on underneath. You can see it. Look, if I close up, can you see that fish underneath? Watch me miss it. Now I've got one on each. No. Who's going to go first? 4 or 5? 4's gone. That's typical, isn't it? And I missed it. And now I missed 5. You watch. That's balmy, man. Now I'm fishing on the bank. I don't want to miss that. It looks like it's a day sat. It looks like a good sized day sat. Pull the line quite quick. There we go. Come on, mate. Let's have you. Whoa, I'm going to miss this. I can feel it in my bones. Just wish it would pull it under. It doesn't matter. There we go. Finally got it. Oh, it's only 89. That's disappointing. So you can see, you can catch these all day long. And I'm telling you what, mate, these are worth a lot more than what the ones you're catching under that bridge. I'll go and sell them all in a minute and you'll see what they're worth. It's crazy. This is pretty chilled as well under here. But you do get an odd monster grab hold of your stuff though. Be aware of that. And you'll snap off if you're using the new gear stuff, the new player stuff as well. If you look at some of my other streams that I've done, you'll see that bream peg that I was on about before, the 112, 118, it's just superb. I'll just catch one more fish in each of these and I'll go back to spinning before it gets dark. I'll go sell these fish so you can see how much money you get from them. It's just silly money. I'm sure if you mess around with it, I mean, if you move up and down and fish at 50, oh, here we go, number 5 is going to go. I can see the fish on already, look, looks like another dace. I've not had a massive dace out of here yet though. I'd really like to catch a big dace in here. I should maybe just fish one rod and concentrate so I don't miss the bites. There we go, just like that. So you miss them when you're faffing about moving left and right. Now you know I've got 2 different colour lines on, so you know why. So I know which rod is which. Oh, there we go. How did I miss that? How did I miss that? It's running so far, it was crazy. That was pathetic. I found this day swim by accident as well. It's kind of crazy. Whatever you do, don't buy this telepole that I've got in my hand now. It's crap. You get snapped off all the time on it. Like waiting for a train, isn't it? Great if you could throw some maggots in over the top of this. Oh, fish on. Here we go. That's half decent. Oh, it's a chub. I'm going to say that's a big dace if that's a dace. But it's not. It's a chub. Right, so it's nearly 6 o'clock. We're going to call this on day 6 o'clock. I'm going to get back on the spinning. Go sell these fish I've got. Can't believe that one over there hasn't gone under yet. Usually out there in that fast water they go dead quick. Try it in the shallow water. The sun's shining on the water. Look, I can't pick my float rod up. Won't let me. Well, I missed that now. It's annoying. It's too close to the rod, didn't pick it up. I can't believe I missed that bite, that was shocking. That's 2 good bites I missed on the trot. That's what happens if you stand too close to your rods. Try putting it down on top of each other. I love these floats, they're so well balanced. By having 3 different weights as well, pretty cool. Oh, here we go. Come on, I need to hit this. It's like a bleak. Could take a week to pull the float under. Come on, let's have you. There we go. Right, it's a dace. Let's put that rod away. Let's just concentrate on this one because this is the last one on here. I'm going to go and sell my fish after this. Let's follow it to the bridge. See if we can catch another dace before we go. Dragging along the bottom there actually. Might struggle here. Might get stuck in a minute. Shallows up here. Oh, here we go. I saw a sniff then. Come on, let's have it. I can see the fish underneath as well. Looks like a dace. Oh, it could be a bleak. Very small bleak. Come on, mate, let's have you. Gone. What is it? It's a dace. Oh, look at that, 155. That's quite a big one, that. Still 100 short of what I need. Right, let's go and sell these rascals. Let's go and hand these in first, the bleak. Because there's definitely a bleak question here, I'm pretty sure there is. There it is, look. So you need 5 bleak and they need to be at least 20. So I think we've got that, haven't we? Ooh, that only just got in. And that as well. So yeah, look at that. I got 17 silver for that, mate. So that's well worth it for 5 of them rascals. And then, what was the other thing? Oh, I've got... Not on. Oh, what happened? Did I sell on in perch? Oh, I don't believe I did that. Surely not. See, that's a dace you need there. Look at that. 127 silver to get a 250 gram for one piece. That's crazy. But it's not going to happen because there's only 6 minutes left for that quest now, which is a bit of a shame. Now, I have got one of these. So that should give us a... Look at that. 10.90 for that. Nearly 11 silver for that one thing. Don't think I've got one of them. Sold them before. So there you go, I've cleared half of that shop out already. I'm going to sell all these fish now except for that one. So I thought those perch obviously don't count, only that big one, so let's just do the perch. So let's sell them, that's another 10 silver. Oh no, I don't want to sell that, I don't want to sell that, get lost. Just sell them. Pike, want to sell them. Dace, watch how much we get for these dace now. Look at this, 5 silver pieces. That's literally 1 silver each for each of them. Oh no, it's 22 silver, sorry. Look at that, 22 silver for just 5 dace. How mad is that? It's like rich money. And then we've got 3 chub. Again, 2, not a lot, but they're only small. So that's it. So how much have I got now? I've got 1,160, so that's a pretty good session, to be fair. Right, I'm going to get me quick grab meat. Where's it gone? There it is. That's not one. I'm looking for my spinning rod. Where have I put it? Blah 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 blah. That it? Let's have a look. That's not it. Right, where's it gone? That's the one I took apart before. Oh, there it is. No, it isn't. What have we done with my rod? Where's it gone? Oh, there it is. Blind as a bat. Right, let's put it on you. Blind as a bat. Let's get rid of that. Where's it gone? Can't see it. Oh, I need to put that away first. That's why I can't see it. I need to put that and take it off the thing. Where's my float gone? There it is. Took me 15 minutes to find that then. Right, I need to get on this bridge and get some more fish caught quick. See if I can catch this this big perch before it goes dark. Right then, let's get this sorted out. Get back into the swing. Yeah, if you look at my channel, you see I've got a video on spinning, which I did the other day. I've got one on shenanigans, messing about, and on one on doing it properly. Why is this not showing the bottom? It should be showing the bottom. There we go. I think I've took all the fish out of here today. That's why it's fishing shit now. Been here for more than 2 hours, I think. So usually after 2 hours the swim goes dead. So in a minute, once this goes dark, fish on, I'm going to go to that bream peg so you'll be able to see that bream peg crumpet. I'm going to fish that and try and get I'm trying to get a blue bream for the quest. I don't know if you're aware, but there's a quest that you can do. If you press escape down in the bottom left hand corner, it shows you the quest things, and there's some kit you can get for free. Check it out, it's worth a look. Yeah, I think I've thrashed this peg to death. It's getting windy. Fish on at last. Right on the bottom, let's troll it in. Let it drop. Pick it up. Let it drop. Pick it up. Yeah, I've come back on here too late now. Yeah, it's 21:90. I'm going to bail out of here now. I'm going to... what time is it? Right, so I've been going for 88 minutes. I'm going to spend another half an hour on my other peg, guys. So if you want to bear with me a second while I just nip up there, because I do need to catch this blue bream before... I've been fishing for this for 5 days now. I've had 2 blue bream out of here, but they've both been too small. You need a 250 gram one, and I think 194 or 184 is the biggest I've caught. So yeah, and you also need... I think it's a 500 gram white bream. I already got that. So yeah, here we go. Incidentally, you can catch on the bottom rod. You can catch perch out here on this peg here at 97,105. This peg round here is predominantly bream where I'm going. Not massive bream either. Probably 2.5, maybe 3 at most. That's what I've had out of here. That's the wrong way around. Right, then here we go. So let's have a look, see what we've got on here. So size 6 hook, and we need some ground weight on. This rig is not assembled. Why is it not assembled? What am I missing? Oh, I've not got a reel on. That'd help, wouldn't it? That's because it's on my... I've got it on my ledger rod at the moment. I'll take it off of here quick. Put it back on there for a minute. That's what you have to do sometimes, guys. Right, we're definitely assembled now. Let's get out of there before it gets too dark. And we want to be 15, clip 15. That is on the far bank, that. So that's definitely going to... Don't you dare snap me off. Oh my god, that's crazy. That's because I took the reel off. You have to reset the clip. Fancy that, eh? So if you press the shift button while you're winding in, you can also get your rigging quicker. Just use a piece of ground bait for throwing that across there. That was a waste of time, wasn't it? So plus or minus, so I want it on 10. There we go. Oh, 15 I want it on. 15 here. 10th for the next peg. Hey, it's proper windy out there now. Right, could do with a load of bream on here. Slow it against the wind. I've not fished this peg all day and it's usually pretty good, so let's see if I'm any good at it. Wow, that's well to the right. Need to start throwing up wind. That sounds rude, doesn't it? Throwing up wind. Sick everywhere. Let's just move this up a little bit. It seems a little bit low. There we go, one on. So you see the XP you get off of this crumpet, it's pretty cool, mate. Out of these bream here, you'll get a load of XP, even though they're not massive. Says here he gets a really shit one. I think I was offline though, that's why. Do catch a lot of bream here though. When it's on, but when it's off, it's off. So it'll be interesting to see what we catch. It's usually night time when you catch here. Now the boring part. Just want to say a big thank you to all my regular watchers who watch my videos even when I'm not live. Big thank you for all the subscribers that have joined me this week. I've had over 100 join, that's amazing. And yeah, thanks for all the likes and all comments, really appreciate it. Come on then guys, where's my bites? Normally I'll have half a dozen by now. If I don't get bites here shortly, I'm going to move down to another peg that I found. A bit further around the bend. There we go, got one on. Must have heard me and decided to give me a fish. Just a regular bream, nothing, not a slab. Hi mate. Yeah, you? Yeah. I've just been spinning. Just caught a net full of perch.
Because I saw you on, and then you weren't in chat, so I thought, I've just got YouTube, and then I could see you streaming with 5 people watching.
Yeah, I've got a big bream here, look, 1.6, that's a nice start. Could do with a few more of them tonight.
I'm starting to put in that thing out, you're giving me.
Oh, have you? Oh, brilliant, yeah, because that'll give us, yeah, that hotspot thing, yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it?
I'm not doing every fish that I can.
You don't have to do every fish, mate, just do the decent ones.
But if you can get a meal, I don't know if you can.
Yeah, I'll be able to tell you, I've not looked if I'm honest.
Yeah.
I didn't go to bed till 4 this morning, struggling with the old back, so I ended up getting up about 11.
I went down to the doctor's, I had an appointment at 7:30 this morning.
Oh, right, okay.
Health doctor.
Yeah.
Bless his cotton socks, he's the first person that's actually fucking listened to me. And he's going to get things sorted out, including me pick, because I said to him, I'm not even getting picked. He said, well, you are. He said, you should be getting it.
Yeah. Be careful, Tim. We're online here, mate, so be careful what you say.
Alright, yeah, well, just say, because I'm an ex-soldier now, he said, look, we should be looking after you, lot.
Yeah.
So, he's turned around, he's got to get lots of things done. I've got a woman coming down on the 18th to see me, access the flat. Somebody else is going to come down and have a look at the flat to see if he can get me a chair like in the shower so I can sit down on that.
Oh, that's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, so it was really good. Then I went down and I got my medication, but I got home about 12 o'clock and I just took my medication and went to bed. That's why I've not been on.
Yeah, I've been on all afternoon, to be honest, since I got up. But I usually get up there early, me, but the last couple of days I've just been struggling.
Yeah, that's on 21 now. What are you, 21 and you're 22 now?
I wish 22. No, not. I've only just turned 21, so yeah, I'm pretty new into it. You need 600k for 22.
Yeah, I know. I'm 319, so I'm just over that.
Oh, 319. That's commendable, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm not staying on. I've only just come up for an hour to do my happy hour before it's midnight.
Oh right, yeah. My happy hour wasn't very successful this morning. I ended up digging up and then realising when you dig, it sets your happy hour off, and I had to run all the way up quick.
Yeah. Oh, fucking hell, I've got sorry, I didn't mean to swear. I've got a rub for the first time. Not going to do I need to put that in?
Oh, it depends what size it is. I get there, it's more having the time to play with fork and going out fishing. Do you know what? I'm just talking to Crumpet on the stream. Crumpet, I do a lot of live fishing as well, but I'm just saying to my brother, I've got a back injury, me, so I can't really go out in the winter. But yeah, summer months, May to sort of September, I'll be out with my pole fishing. I'm a member of Prince Albert around the northwest here, so got loads of waters to fish.
Right, I'm not putting this on probably, it says roughly 26 grams.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it, that's too small there. It's just, the thing is just put one fish on in the peg that you get, that if you haven't caught one before, just to notify people that they're in the peg. That's what that's about. Here's a decent sized bream. About a pound, a kilo and a bit. Oh, 2.3 kilo, there you go. Oh yeah, oh, you're with Ellsworth Fishery. I think you came on the other night, didn't you? Oh yeah, I remember now, I remember who you are. I was at Ellsworth Fisheries as well, yeah, but I think we've had this conversation, haven't we? I blew him out because the secretary was a dick. Yeah, let's not go down there. But that's a great water, mate. If you fish in that, you'll do all right there. I remember the picture of your dog now. That's what happens when you're old like me, mate. You forget things. I caught a blue bream last night, Tim, but it still wasn't high enough to get the quest finished. 184 or 194. I think you'll see it on that thing. Where are you fishing at the moment?
Oldberg Lake.
Oh, you're on Oldberg?
Yep.
Have you caught any bream in that spot that you was fishing the other day?
Yeah, I'm going to put it down in a minute. I've written it down.
Okay. Yeah, put that down so I know where it is, and then I'll sit on that peg and I'll hammer it for a couple of days. As soon as I get this blue bream. This looks like another bream here. Get some decent sized bream out of here.
Well, I won't be, because every time I come here now, like in the happy hour, I caught 20 fish.
That's poor, isn't it? I only got 29 in mine today. I usually get 40.
And, although I caught the two common carp, one at 4 kilo, one at just...
Yeah, that's not bad, is it?
Oh, sorry, I caught three, and then I caught another one at 183. So the carp were coming in, but the bream, I've had two bream just over a kilo.
Right.
So
That's unusual because you had some big ones there, didn't you?
Yeah. I'm going to write them down on there, because I've written them down, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I thought there was a fish on there.
35 silver, that's all I've got.
How many?
35 silver. When I first started here, I was getting 3 or 400 one on.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was doing the same here, but it's gone a bit quiet here. I think they move off the fish, you know. I think they know that you're smacking them. I caught a zebra mussel on my spinning before. That was funny. And a bleak. The bleak was the actual the spinner was twice the size of the bleak. It's crazy.
Yeah, so but in this log I've put 2 common carp.
Okay.
And the biggest one I put, I said cast towards the big tree opposite when you get to that.
Yeah.
You'll see it with a bit of rock.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put a couple of bream on it.
Well, when I fish it, I'll let you know, and you can watch the stream and tell me if I'm in the right place. Right, folks. This stream's going to go for. I'm going to do it for an hour and a half, and then I'm going to call it quits for the night. I'm going to get an early night because I didn't go to bed till 4 o'clock this morning, and we're not having a session like that again today. How long's it been going? Let's have a look. So my stream has been running for an hour and 45 minutes already. Whoopie-doo. Another 15 minutes, guys, and I'm going to call it quits on my stream.
How come there's no bream in here?
How comes what?
I'm looking for the fish tweaks. I'll just type it.
Yeah, just type it and it'll come up.
These are all caught in the same place, so, you know.
Yeah, just type in, this was the biggest one, and I caught 5 on this peg.
Good thing about it is it's all the same. Right, weight was 7, actually 4.
Crumpet, are you still there, my friend? Oh, that link sucks. Give me a sec. Let me bin that and put a proper link in. Give me a second, Crumpet, and I'll link something to you that you can use, my friend, and you'll see all the fish that we're catching, and it'll show you all the pegs so you know where to fish. Obviously, with you being new, it'll be a big help for you. All you need to do is just register on this app. It's free. It doesn't cost nothing. You don't get any hassle or you don't get any crap. It's just as a group of one of my friends has made this for the group of us, and we're all sharing all the hot spots that we're on. So it's straightforward. You create your own profile on it, and if you catch fish in a certain peg, if you catch a nice fish, just put it down. You'll see how easy it is. I'll show you in a minute. I'll just get the link for you. Let me drag it up. Okay, so this is the link here. So if you just sign up on that, and then if you look at it, you'll see all of us that are contributing to it. You'll see the name of the people that are contributing to it. It's a really good app. We've just created it for this water here. I mean, for this game over the last couple of weeks. And basically how it works is this, is when you sign into the app, you'll open it up and it'll give you a dashboard. It'll give you your personal fish, so you just click on the log fish and you just put the details in. Then when you click on community, you can see all the catches and where all the spots are, where the fish have been caught, at what size. And if they're a rare fish or if they're a trophy fish, it'll also show you've got a box that you can tick. And you can add your personal details in there, like your name, what level you are, and like other country, because you'll put other country down because we're in the UK. But there's a crafting thing in there. There's also maps, tells you things on the maps in there, so you can see what's cheaper to do, etc., etc. It's a really good app, my friend. And I'm sure once you see it and you use it, you'll just be thinking, oh my God, this is brilliant. And we've been sharing it with the community since we've been on here. So yeah, we had one on online fishing when we was playing that. So hence why we've been sharing that with everyone on here. And let me know what you think. Anybody else who's watching the stream, you can click on that link there, guys. It's a free app, and it'll just show you places where we're registering all the fish that we're catching. And the more people that register it, we can all share the info. And if you're not sure how to use it, or you're not, just give me a shout in game. My name's Tackle Tart. We got a bite. I can't believe I still haven't caught a big blue bream yet. It's doing me head in. I caught one on cheese last night, Arkid.
Nice one. So what was that Blue Bream that you got, what size is that?
A one, I think it's on the thing. It's either 184 or 194 drams, but it needs to be 250.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. Do you know what? I'm going to open that up on my other computer, so I've got it on there. Much easier to fill out on the other machine then. I had some big bream here last couple of days, me. It's been really good on this peg.
What's the depth supposedly on this app? Because I've not been filling it in, I don't know the depth.
The depth, just put, well, if you feeder fishing, just put bottom. It's for float. It's if you float fishing, you put a meter in there or whatever you're fishing on your float.
I don't need to do it. It says bottom side feeder.
Well, if it's feeder, yeah, it means it's on the bottom. I just type it in because it's just a habit. Perch.
Yeah, under the bream, 4.7 kilos. I put in loads of bream up to 5 kilos at night.
Oh, are you from that? I can't do that. I've not opened that skill up yet. I think you need to be. I can't remember. I think is it 45 or 50 to do that. I still haven't opened it up yet.
Well, I got 50 and I bought it, but it's terrible. I mean, it's 295 silver, but it's well worth it, bro.
Yeah.
It's skills to do it, 51 now.
I had 2k today, but spent it on a new rod. Bought a new spinning rod, so. Yeah, I've been trying to catch a 4.5k carp for this flipping quest thing. Doing me head in.
Right, well, I'm going out again, and I'm going on your feed.
You going on the other what?
I'm going to watch it on stream.
Oh, yeah, alright, okay. I'm only on for another 10 minutes or so. What time is it now? I'm gonna stream until let's have a look, see how long I've been on. I'm gonna stream for 2 hours. I've been on for 1 hour, another 6 minutes, and I'm gonna knock it.
Yeah, well, don't worry about it, bro, because I'm going to watch it from the beginning.
Alright, okay. Yeah, you'll see a lot of the perch that I caught under that bridge. I found a perch spot. 1.6k. Oh, that's a big bream. 1.6k it is to get a trophy, and I got a 1.584. Was devastated.
Right, so where are you fishing then?
I'm fishing on Windlet River.
Oh, right, okay. Right, okay, well, I'm coming out of Discord now.
Okay, mate. No worries. I'll catch you tomorrow. Yeah.
I'll catch you later.
All right. Enjoy the stream. Bye bye. Another big perch. Keep them perch coming. Oh fuck. If you need any help, Crumpet, just send me a telephone online. You'll be able to see me. Obviously, if you click Q and look at players, because I've sent you a tel, it'll show a little star next to my name. It'll show that I'm online. Then if you just right click, or sorry, I think you have to click on my actual. If you go into the messages and actually click in the messages, then you'll be able to send me a tel from there. You just right click or left click. I think it's right or left click on. And then there's 3 dots to the right of my name. You click that and you can just send a message just so that you know, alright? It's a shame I've still not got my Ellsworth ticket, or I could have caught up with you on a bank somewhere. It's hard to get in there now. There's a queue to get into that place. Yeah, if I can help, mate, I'll happily help, you know what I mean? I could really do with catching the Blue Bream for the next 6 minutes so I can finish this quest off. In fact, let's just check my quest out. This is where the quest is down here, so I've only completed 10 of 21. So this is what I'm trying to catch. I'm trying to get this Rod Karma Wintertail. It's not as good as the rod I've got, but it's 10.5k, so it's pretty good. And all you need to do for this is you need to catch 6 species of 3 kilograms. You need to catch 2 different rare trophies, which I've already caught, and then you need to catch a pike worth 4.5 kilograms, and that's what I'm trying to catch at the moment. So that's my goal. I've got 49 days to do that in. And all the rest I'm not asked about because it's all junk. Oh, got a bite on my other order. Missed it. Well, it's come to there's a donkey here. As I say that, get a bite. Please be a big bream. That's not a big bream. Just a little bream. Skimmer. Yeah. Very slow here today. I thought I had a fish on there. It pulled to the right. It'll be a very small. This will be a white-eyed or a flipping little skimmer bream. Skimmer. Right, folks, I think I'm going to call it quits for the night. I've been on for 2 hours now. I think it's 119, 120 minutes. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow or not. I might be doing it. It depends what I'm up to. I don't want to bore people while I'm chasing this Blue Bream, because it's just very boring watching me sat here just looking at 3 rods all day long, not catching a lot. So again, thanks for all the likes, all the comments and all the subscribers. Really, really chuffed. Thank you, everybody. And if you've got any questions about anything in the game, if I can help you, I will do. Just send me a telling game. It's Tackle Tart. And I'll just land this one fish, and then that'll be it for the night. So tight lines and enjoy your game, folks. Oh, is this an eyed? It's an eyed. I've got a bite on my other rod. Let's get this out quick. Look at that, it goes busy now. I'm just about to call it quits on my stream. How mad is that? Got another bite. Wow. It's just gone busy all of a sudden, hasn't it? Just because I'm saying goodbye. This is what happens, folks. And I'll be on for another 15 minutes now while I land these fish, and then that'll be it. Another skimmer. I went from level 12 to level 20 on this peg. Just trying to catch that Blue Bream. Right, folks, that's definitely it now. Definitely, since I've got another bite. Where were these fish before when I needed them? Crazy game. Oh, this is a bigger one. Valuable fish. Nearly 1 kilo. And the other one's gone off again. Oh, this is mad. Yeah, it looks like I'm not finishing my stream, guys, until I finish these that are biting. Oh, this isn't very big either. It's only a small one. Not so valuable. Nice chatting with you, Crumpet. I'll catch you another night, my friend, okay? I'll probably be on sometime tomorrow anyway. See you, everybody. Good night. Cheeky Chat Gaming, keeping it